What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another episode of Minecraft Therapy, where I play Minecraft and give free therapy to myself with my favorite therapist, myself. So let's just get right into it. Actually, So what's up, guys? Anyway, let me just keep talking. Before I got fucking shot by that skeleton, I was going to tell you guys a story about my life recently that ties into the topic that's at hand. So let's just cracking on it. You know me. I love to just tell weird shit about myself to strangers on the internet. So let's get cracking. I've been simpin recently, which is weird. Especially weird because I've been simping over someone I don't even know. So let's get into that story. So, maybe like 2 days ago, I started having these dreams. And no, they're not wet dreams. They're not sexual in any way. Get your mind out of the gutter. I started having these dreams about this artist I really like, this musician I follow. And in the dreams, this musician was just really nice to me. She just said nice things to me and held my hand. That's sort of creepy, I guess. But hey, everyone has weird dreams. Don't lie. I bet you've had weirder dreams. Feel free to leave a comment about your weirdest wet dream in the comments, even though this wasn't a wet dream that I had. So don't shame me. Anyway, yeah, I had these dreams where someone I've never met in my life was really nice to me, and it made me feel sort of good. And I woke up, and I was very confused. I was like, why am I having these dreams? I sort of don't like it. I am feeling very strange talking about it. It made me feel like I was like a K-pop stan. It made me feel like I was obsessed with like BTS and had a dream about like a BTS member. And I should go like write fan fiction or something, or get like plastic surgery to make myself look like that person. That's like the type of mindset I like felt like that dream was telling me to get into, which I didn't enjoy. I did not enjoy feeling that way. But anyway, it got me thinking, like, why am I having these dreams? Is it like, what's causing me to have these dreams? Am I feeling like a bit lonely recently? Like, why do I need a dream girl to tell me nice things? That seems weird. And they got me thinking about a sad boy. We all know sad boys. Sad boys have really risen in the culture recently. So I feel like that's a sad boy thing to say and do. Like, oh, I just had a dream about a really pretty girl who was nice to me. Hashtag, I'm gonna be lonely because I'm so sensitive. Oh my god, if I die here, I'm gonna die. I hate this fucking game. But anyway, yeah, today's topic is gonna be about sad boys. So, before I get started, let me just say, I'm not judging the sad boy or anything. There's nothing wrong with being a sad boy. I'm probably a sad boy myself, which is how I know so much about sad boys, so I'm definitely not judging sad boys. It's everyone's right to, like, it's everyone's right to express themselves and feel their emotions in their own way. So, let me just preface by saying that. But yeah, the sad boy has really risen in society recently, I think. And I find that interesting because I don't think I don't think like growing up there was this concept of a sad boy. And it's sort of taken off in the last 5 to 10 years, I want to say. Probably closer to the last 5 years. So I want to talk about it. So before we get to talk about it, let's describe, like, what do I mean by sad boy? Who is the typical sad boy? I would say, as the name suggests, the typical sad boy is a boy. B-O-I. So he's male, generally. Now, these are all generalizations. I'm sure there's sad boys who are female, but just generalizing. Sad boys tend to be male, and they tend to be fucking sad. And the main thing they're sad about it, most of the time it seems, is love and females and relationships and women. You don't see too many sad boys being sad about not getting the promotion at work or having problems with their brothers. You know, it's not family, it's not work, it's not your hobby's not going that well. It's generally a woman who is causing the sad boy's sadness. So, yeah, I mean, you know, you'll listen to Brockhampton, you're going to listen to Joji. Your favorite movie is probably 500 Days of Summer. And, you know, you'll listen to music at 3 a.m. and stare at the ceiling. And you Google and you YouTube lo-fi beats and slowed and reverb songs, and you're basically a sad boy. So, yeah, that's the sad boy. Another quick thing about the sad boy is, I think that about the type of girl that the sad boy usually pines over is the manic pixie dream girl type of girl, or whatever you want to call her. There's this very specific type of girl or woman that the sad boy pines over. And I wonder why that is, because I think a criticism of the manic pixie dream girl is that she's only the manic pixie dream girl in the man's eyes. You know what I mean? It's a very, like, one-sided way of looking at things, where the girl is supposed to be this amazing creature who's going to change your life, make it exciting, and it's more an idea than an actual real-life human being. And I don't know, it's interesting to me that that's the type of woman that the sad boy usually pines over. You know, you don't normally see them pine over, I don't know, like mean girls or less than super attractive girls, which is, I don't know what. I think that just shows that the sad boy might be basing their sadness off an unrealistic expectation, you know? Like, if you paint a woman to be this goddess-like figure who's going to solve all the problems in your life and just come out of nowhere and give you amazing head and hold your hand and stroke your hair and listen to your problems and make you feel good. I'm sure there's a woman like that out there in the world, but if that's all you're looking for in a partner, that's, you know, it's time to stop being 14 and maybe grow up. I don't know. Like, have more realistic expectations maybe, and, like, accept women to be more than just a vehicle for yourself to feel better. They're humans, and in a relationship, it's you gotta be there, you know. You gotta be there for them too, and be a useful person to them, rather than just expecting them to give you. Oh my God, how am I gonna? I'm so close to the house, and I'm gonna die because I don't have food. Oh my God. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you can't expect them to just give. So I think maybe that is a flaw of the sad boy. I think it's also interesting that the sad boy, going back a little bit, is only preoccupied with love. I mean, there's more things to be sad about than love, you know, but it's interesting that most sad boy media, music, is surrounding heartbreak. And that's interesting to me. I think in our society, I don't know if this has been recent or not, maybe things have always been this way, but I feel like maybe in the last, oh my god. And my stuff's still here. Holy crap, I did not expect to see that. Back to what I was saying. I think maybe recently, love has really been valorized in our society as a really desirable thing. Perhaps the only thing that matters in life. And whether or not that's true or not, I personally think love's very important in life. But I think that has led to the creation of the sad boy, because when you tell people, hey, love is the most important thing in life, and then some people maybe experience heartbreak or they don't have love in their life, they're going to feel really shitty about it. I don't think it's always been that way, where love has been the most important thing in life, or even something to be valued. I don't know my history that well, but I feel like in the past, maybe it was okay to just like sort of, I need to get a bed so I don't die again, but it's night and I have no food. I don't want to just wait out the night though, because that's going to be a boring video. What was I going to say? Right, I don't think it's always been the way that love has been held up as such a concept to be sought after. I think maybe back in the day, it was okay to just find someone you tolerate and marry them and start a family with them. And if you were super 100% in love with your wife or husband, that was okay, because that wasn't maybe the most important thing to people. Now, I could be wrong. I am only 22, so I don't really know what life was like, I don't know, earlier. But that seems to be my perception of it from general media from that time. Like, I think nowadays, if you marry someone and you're not 100% in love with them and saying, this is my soulmate, I can't imagine being with anyone else, I think that does get looked down a little bit in our society. And when you have that messaging sent out, I think that does cause the sad boys to sort of be really depressed when they can't find the love that everyone else is telling them is super important, It's like saying, I don't know. It's like if you were, it's like, I don't know. It's like how everyone says like college is really important nowadays. It's like, oh, you have to go to college if you want a job and you want to have a good income, blah, blah, blah. So then if you don't go to college, you feel like there's a stigma around it. It's sort of shitty. I feel like it's the same way with finding your soulmate nowadays. Not that that's wrong. I think that's the right thing to for love to have evolved into, where we don't sort of just tolerate acceptable, mediocre love. We really, because oh my god, this creeper's gonna kill me. I need to find food because I'm gonna die. I think it's good that we don't, in our society, we've moved past love is just for making babies, and we can get something out of that. At the same time, that does, when you put such a premium on love in society, people who don't have it are going to feel a certain type of way. And I think our society definitely puts a premium on love in such a way, perhaps an unhealthy way, that is not necessary. Definitely, for sure, like, find your soulmate, find love, don't just settle in love. But do we need all these movies saying love is crazy and unpredictable, and you need to find love and go to the airport and chase after the love of your life and all this stuff? And it's like, what's the point of living if you don't have love? It's like, I don't know if we need to go that far, I think especially because, I don't know, like, I think a lot of sad boys are young. I don't think most sad boys are 30, 40 years old, that's probably moving into a different, I don't know what you call that. That's something else, but most sad boys are young. And I don't know, I don't think you have to be that sad about love at age 20, 25, because you're just experiencing life. You just got out of the womb, and you're just figuring out how to walk. So, yeah, I think maybe, and again, I don't know what the solution to that is. Should we stop making movies about love? Should we ban romantic comedies? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, definitely that is, I think, a side effect of, that's a reason why the sad boy has risen in our society, because there's so much media talking about how love is the end all be all.